Excuse me. Everybody stop this fucking. Hello again. I am Kilburn.
Iron Hunter.
And I forget his name.
I think we just call him the little guy.
I guess we could call him Tiny.
I don't know if you can hear me through this thing. Had a bit of a technical difficulty with our first video. They call that SCS. That's shitty Candra. See, I can't even talk. That's how much it pissed me off. Anyway, shitty camera syndrome. So that and this fucking mask muffles so much shit. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me. Anyway, got my kukri, right? Just like we were talking about. So cut through people and all sorts of things. Nice. To recap just a little bit, not much progress on the Discus of Eternity. Kinda dropped the ball on that one a little bit.
It's harder to find than we thought it would be.
Had a lead to Western Europe and don't trust the fucking Portuguese.
That's where this came from. His name was Bob.
Oh!
His name wasn't Bob. It was something Portuguese. But we call him Bob.
Or Bobo.
Bobo.
Bobo. You know that if you add an O to the end of anything, it becomes automatically Spanish or Italian. Did not know that before today.
It's true.
Oh, on a much better note, I did obtain the Albert Weiss catalyst, so watch out for anybody with a little bit of green on their face, because you may not want to breathe the air around them 50, 75 feet or so. Yeah, just heads up.
Their eyes start glowing too a little bit. He needs to know about the specimen. Specimen. This specimen. Long story. Involving lots of, well, not lots of, but time travel and dimensional rifts and long story short, think Jurassic Park.
Okay, so you know how the two theories that are pretty much the only two accepted theories on time travel are you either go back in time and fuck everything up, or you go back in time and it perfectly sets up exactly what was needed to take place in order for you to go back and set something up? It's the time loop compared to the fuck up theory, which is what I call it, because I'm too fucking lazy to look it up. I
think it's called the Butter effect.
Butterfree, that's right. It's the Butterfree effect. Anyway, interesting thing about this little guy actually is neither one are right. And, well, I'm not really sure I can explain it to you unless you did it yourself.
Which you may have already. You're just Wraith.
Warp engine's busted, so before we can do anything involving time or dimensions or anything like that, we're going to have to get that fixed. So,
you want this?
What about this?
Sure it has something interesting in it? I forget.
It's got some fine-ass warp dust in it.
Oh.
Don't let anybody know about that shit.
You
don't let anybody know about that shit. No warp dust for you, for me, for him, and for him. Not for you, because, well, you don't deserve it.
Except for
Wraith. Wraith deserves everything. And, you know, we're the GhostOps. So without him, we don't really have a job.
It's true. You need to tell him about the Japan incident.
Good catch. That would have been shitty. The mask.
Yeah, you just take that back.
This is pretty cool. This is the mask of Yamanaga. Funny story about that. Not really sure exactly what happened. You may have heard of a little place called Aokigahara Forest, base of Mount Fuji. Suicide forest. People go in there all the time to die because, well, it's, you know, mystical and shit. So it's as good a place to die as any. If you're Japanese, it's the land of your ancestors. You know, the whole... Just look it up on YouTube. There's a bunch of cool shit about it. It's a really
they're dead bodies.
Well, yeah, it's a suicide forest.
Yeah, but they actually show them.
Yeah. So, you know, if you're like us and are into murder and suicide and bodies and stuff, I guess, hey, look it up. But, so yeah, Yamanaga, he was an Oni, actually. And, he had a Kanabo. Did you know that legs are actually much softer than Kanabos? And if something is swinging a Kanabo at you, blocking it with your legs, not a good idea. Which is why I am sitting down right now. That said, a lot of work and a lot of crying. Not crying later. He's in this mask. So, yeah, it's kind of like a trophy or something.
Is there anything else that he need? Maybe we should have Tiny say something or something. Maybe about that thing and the stuff in Dubai. Dubai, or wait, was it Cameroon?
Shit was fucked up. So, guess that's really it, Wraith. I mean, not really much else to say. I'll keep looking for the Discus of Eternity. Got big plans for that. Definitely going to pique your interest. And yeah, Albert Weiss contingency. I'll have the antidote prepped up and ready for you, and I'll have a spare sample sent up to, well, you know where. Somewhere where only you and nobody else can have it. So, yeah, I think that's all.
The book?
What book?
What?
Fucking nonsense. I don't know what this guy's going on about. What the fuck are you going on about?
You know what? I'm just gonna go stop the camera. Oh, crap.
Way to go, genius.
I know how to use this.
I know how to use this.